Hey guys, I just wanted to give you an update on what I'm doing. I haven't made a video in a while. I've been busy with work and school and stuff, but it's raining outside and I have day off, so thought I'd do a little reveal of the stuff I poured, I don't know, a week or two ago. But first, I did get my new business cards in. I changed the name of my shop to make it a little more friendly. It was Graveyard Designs because I originally started with just glass bone kind of beaded jewelry, and I eventually started selling the resin stuff too, so I kind of figured I'll make it a little more friendly because I had it in like a gothic text and stuff, and some people couldn't read it. But this is the new one. Just has my Facebook, my Instagram, Etsy shop. And I did design this one myself. I got them printed, or I ordered them out at work. I was going to go through Vistaprint, but then I thought, excuse me, there's a deal going online where I worked, so I thought, why not? It's pretty much the same price once you take off the coupon and my employee discount, so I figured I'd try there. I did get cards from Vistaprint once, and it's not like they were bad or anything, but I just thought, why not do it somewhere else just to give another place a shot. I've been working on a lot of kind of Starbucks cup type stuff. I posted something on the forums. I did a pour one night with some Starbucks stuff. This was the first one. I did a bunch of like brown type coffee ones, so I'm trying to move into like the strawberry frappe type ones and the chai tea and stuff like that. So this would be the strawberry one, and you can kind of see that this one bubbled up a little bit and this one bubbled up a lot. I did let it sit in a paper cup for quite a long time and degas, so I thought, okay, it's gonna be fine. And every other one I've poured since is absolutely fine. This one had the same paint in it because I had to redo it. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to do much with that one, but this one had the same paint, and I pretty much put the same amount of paint, so I don't know why this one had a tantrum, but it's kind of funny. I might try, and I mean, it doesn't sit very flat, but I might try and use it as like a discount piece. But what I'm eventually going to do with them is make kind of like picture business card holders. So this little like place card holder for weddings, you know, is going to end up, obviously I'm going to cut it off because it's really long. But once I get the silicone on the top for the whipped cream, I'm going to I'm going to drill a hole and probably put a toothpick in here. And then once the silicone is semi-dry, I have some demo ones. I'll probably try and demo on this one, that technique, to see if it works. But hopefully once the silicone's on, I can take the toothpick out and just kind of slip this in and down, because I don't know if it's going to be easy to put the silicone on if I have this in it already, because I'd have to go around it. I don't know. I've never done the DecoDen stuff before, so we're going to give it a try. This one is a vanilla, I think it's a vanilla frappe. I don't know. I'm more of a Caribou coffee girl, so I don't know all the names of the Starbucks stuff. I just like saved some pictures from like Google of a bunch of different ones. I'm like, okay, we'll just do those. But I have like 4 or 5 like darker brown ones like this, so regular coffee or mochas or whatever. I did one of their smoothies. I think this is like the orange mango or something. And hindsight, I should have just put some salt on the top so it looks like it has ice in it. I put coarse salt in it, and you can see where it all sunk. So in future, I don't think I'll waste my coarse salt doing that. It's really the first time I've used it. And yeah, it looks kind of neat from the bottom too, but I wasted like a whole little Dixie cup of salt on this one thing. So I think I'll just sprinkle it on the top. I think it looks better. Sorry I didn't put it in macro, I kind of forgot, but you can kind of see that it looks like an icy. And then this one I had done a while ago, but I used glass chips to look like ice on the top, and I didn't put enough on, and some of the glass chips were sticking out, so I put more clear on. This one was the first one I kind of thought of doing. It's like a lemonade, because that's what I got at Barnes & Noble that sparked the idea. So, and then I eventually found these little cups on eBay and just kind of went from there. But that's an older one. I got a new mold from, oh gosh, I don't remember her name. She had them on the resin, and I just dropped it. The resin mold traders and addicts, the Danette's group. But they're Tamagotchis. I was more of a Gigapet person, but I figured they pretty much look the same. So I did kind of just like a blue sparkly one. Funny story though, this one, like I work on my freezer, so pretend this TV tray is my freezer. And I have all my kind of cups that are bigger than this, and I set the molds inside them. Well, I moved this one over this way, and I accidentally bumped the mold when I took my hand away, and it fell behind the freezer when it was still like really runny. And I moved my freezer, and the mold, literally the freezer was so close to the wall, it just slid down like this, and it got a little bit on the wall, but I was able to salvage the piece and not have a lot of cleanup, which was awesome. But I'm gonna be really careful. It's the first time it's ever happened, and I really don't want it to happen again. But so there's that. I did a bunch of frozen stuff too that I'll show you. Here's another Tamagotchi. Had a lot of over pour, but it's like a neon pink one. Did some video game controllers, which were really popular at the last one, but I don't think I'm gonna drill into any of them. I think I'll just put bails on the back, even if they're going to be keychains or zipper pulls or whatever, because it seemed like when they warmed up, they cracked on the back. I don't know if it was just because my screw eyes were too big and the metal warmed up and it expanded and it cracked the back. I don't know, but I'm just going to use bails from now on to not lose product. I'm doing a lot of football helmets, trying to get at least one or two of every high school in the area. And St. Cloud alone has like 4 or 5. So I'm doing Sartell's, Sauk Rapids, Apollo, which is the St. Cloud one, Cathedral, which is in St. Cloud, excuse me, Tech, which is in St. Cloud. I know there's a few I'm missing, but I was going to do Melrose Huskies, I think, as well. Maybe Brainerd Cardinals, I think they are. But I have like black and white ones so far. And I have one blue one, but I don't think anybody has blue helmets, so I kind of bombed on that one. But I might just make it a Sartell Sabres one. Here's another Tamagotchi. It's got some paint chips in it, but I think I'll end up painting this whole thing, so you won't know anyway. Another game controller. This is a glitter I got from Fusion Beads. It's called Purple People Eater, and it's like a holographic, really fine purple. And I did a feather in that too. And this was kind of the reason I poured. My brother wanted me to make a pearl blue key for a friend, and then I'm gonna write the name of her cat on here. I think Willow or something like that is what he wrote. I don't know. I have it written down somewhere. And I made a bunch of frozen stuff. Some of it turned out, some of it didn't. I used that salt background just to try and look like snow, and I think it turned out really nice. A lot of these will probably be magnets or keychains. This is Olaf and Anna. Another Olaf. And I'm sorry I didn't put it on macro. Normally I do. I forgot. I apologize. But I tried to do some of them. There's a song called Summer that Olaf sings, and I tried to do some of them like that, and I don't know, they kind of turned out junk, I think, but I might put them out anyway. I'll show you here in a second. A lot of the rectangles will probably be magnets or keychains, though. This one, I think I'm going to end up putting a sticker over here. I had some snowflake stickers, but they bled the last time. Part of them are paper and part of them are like a glitter metallic type plastic, and they bled really bad. So I thought, oh, I'll just put them on the top and glaze with polyacrylic over them because that seems to work. I'm just going to leave that one on the floor. I bought some alcohol inks because they were on sale at Crafts Direct, which is the big craft store around here. And this one I did just red, but I ended up pouring a glitter red back on it because it looked really terrible. This one I did red and black, and I really like the way it turned out. I did a layer of clear on the back to seal if the ink was just sitting there to seal it. And I probably will never get this effect again, but I think it's really cool. I'll probably keep that one for me. I did a Pearl Blue Pac-Man. Suppose I could put it this way and say it's a tulip. Did another Snow White apple. And then this is another Olaf one. Alright, here's the in summer ones. I thought the background was too dark when I first did it, so there's two darker ones and two lighter ones. I put a gold snowflake to make it look like the sun, little heart, and some rocks and some sand. I don't know, they turned out okay. They weren't really, like, I planned them really well, and I was like, oh, this is gonna look fantastic. But it didn't turn out as good as I thought it would. Like, they look okay, I guess, but that heart kind of floated behind his head. And some of them bled just a little bit, but honestly, I don't think people notice the bleeding if you don't work with resin anyway. Like, my mom didn't notice it. She noticed that, oh, there's a bubble on one. That's about it. This is another alcohol ink. I just kind of went to town with a little bit of black and red. I didn't really want to put a back on it because I just kind of like the way it looked. These remind me of like those things you hang in the window and just let sun shine through them. But I don't know how well that would work with resin because if they get warm, they get bendy and sticky sometimes. I'm like, oh, they'll probably stick to the window if you leave them hang there too long. But I think that would be kind of cool. And I only bought red and black because I wanted to use it for blood, and I thought, oh, I might need to make it a little darker. But the black is really, really black. These are the last two things I did. There are a couple of coasters. This one I did that salt around the rim, and then I did pearl blue on the back. And it turned out pretty good. I'm probably going to put a gem over the snowball. I don't know. It looks good, though. I like it. I don't know if anybody would use it as a coaster, but that's what I'm going to put it out as. I figured I'll do some Frozen stuff because that was one of the most popular movies this year, and according to the news, like, ever. It beat Toy Story 3 as far as gross box office sales or something like that. So here's another. I had this rim poured for another piece, and it was sitting in the coaster mold already, and I thought, oh, it might look nice with something else around the rim besides like just blue or clear or salt. So I left the red. It was from a Red Hot Chili Peppers piece, I think, that I did for a friend. But I think this turned out really cute. The photo was a little bit sketchy, but and there's a little bubbles over here, but I think it'll turn out fine. And my battery's dying. Otherwise, I've just been painting some confetti stars red for Dragon Ball Z. I don't know what the DBZ Dragon Balls, you know. I'm going to do some of those in some circle molds. And then I painted some straws green for my Starbucks cups. And that's about it. So I'm going to say bye. If you need any more information or anything, you know, throw me a comment and maybe I'll try and post some, like a video, or no, like a photo slideshow or something if you want any close-ups of anything. Or I can just send you a photo to your email or whatever if you're really interested in seeing something close up, because I forgot to put my macro on. But you guys have a wonderful summer. It's not, or spring. It's not really spring here. It's supposed to snow again today. So, but we're going to try and enjoy it. We had a 50-degree day the other day. Everybody was in shorts and muscle shirts. But you guys have a wonderful spring. Thanks for watching. And bye.